How's it going, Jen? Thanks for joining me.
I'm thrilled to be here, Brian, and thanks. So this topic is incredibly close to my heart because I view the downtown as the beating heart of the city.
We have the municipal angle as in the greater downtown plan and angles from just different people, persona, users, people who live there, play, work, you name it. But your platform also emphasizes on the downtown. Maybe what kind of vision you have based on your observations and your work?
Yeah. My vision is a downtown that is more of a neighborhood than it is now. So it is active, it's vibrant 24/7. And my ad in this election about how we get there is helping and working with our post-secondary institutions to convert office space into learning spaces. So we have large campuses downtown that attract students and faculty and others to live, work, and play downtown. And that creates a bit of a virtuous economic cycle because it means that there will be businesses, there will be restaurants, bars, shops, entertainment, childcare, amenities, 24/7 that supports all. I also have been talking with many in our community in terms of accessibility. How do we increase accessibility? Because many of our young people, disabled people, want to be downtown. It's easier to live downtown if there is grocery stores, access to transportation. So you'll see in my platform, Brian, it is this very kind of systemic approach, both with a transit plan that connects all of us so you can actually get around the city without having a car, and that we've got people living, working downtown. And I joke a little bit about my dream is to be able to go downtown in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., and get a Reuben sandwich because people are out, it's thriving, and it's safer that way because I have learned in all of my work and travels that we are safer when there are lots of people around. Safety in numbers, basic principle.
So there's a laundry list of what we need to do from different point of view, and you have your vision, and you mentioned a few things: safety, accessibility, and of course, being having a vibrant downtown. If you are to become the mayor elected, what are your go-to things to do first term, for example?
Yeah, Brian, I'm not sure, maybe you or your viewers, I'm an economist, so there's always a plan and there's always a way to pay for it. And so what you'll find in the detailed plan is using a community revitalization levy that will free up startup capital that the city can actually work with entrepreneurs and developers to repurpose that space. And in concert, working in collaboration with the tech sector and the post-secondary institutions to site and expand already post-secondary campuses downtown. I've talked to Bow Valley College, I've talked with people involved with SAIT, and have talked with people involved with the University of Calgary. So how do we come together? A lot of the work that we've been doing in supercharging our tech and innovation sector, because we have a lot of startup companies working with things like Platform downtown. So imagine if we've got students who become graduates that can walk across the street to a startup, tech, get experience, and all of a sudden we're creating this amazing economic cycle that creates vibrancy, and people are growing, they're attracted to this place, they want to live downtown. I don't want to forget arts and culture either. Really important that we're investing there. This is a sector that's been hit so hard. I was just talking about also the hospitality sector, but when you have people living downtown, more people, and I'm talking thousands of more, this is the city has the ability with this community revitalization levy to kickstart this activity that gets the economic investment that we pay back over time because of appreciation of property taxes. So it's borrowing against future appreciation of property taxes, and this is an agreement, sits outside of normal budgeting of the city with the province that we can do. And that's actually how we revitalized East Village.
I'm mindful about the time, but a couple more questions to go in terms of potentially, not even potentially, there's a reality that, this new council will have new faces. And in terms of working together, collaboration from that point of view, there will be a lot of, conversations going on. What is your role in terms of finding that harmony, or what's your goal to make sure that, voices are heard?
This is something I uniquely bring to the table that I want to emphasize for you and your viewers, Brian. I have worked in all sectors as an executive, both in the corporate sector, in pipeline industry. I've worked in the not-for-profit sector, most recently YWCA. I've worked in government, very complex systems. I have learned over my career and am known for bringing people together, diverse people together to get things done, big things done. I have built infrastructure, most recently part of a huge team, and I was part of one of the key drivers to pull that together, the new YWCA in Inglewood, which many of you may be familiar with. We delivered that project on time, on budget, with no debt. So this is my unique specialty. The role of the mayor is to pull councillors together, and you're so right. There will be at least 9 new faces, if not potentially 11, on this new council, including the mayor. So we need a mayor who knows how to lead people and has done it at scale and has delivered large projects and has managed large budgets, multi-millions of dollars in budgets. I'm the only candidate that has that experience. So that's why I'm offering my leadership style and why it's so important when you have a new council, because we've got the opportunity to reset how that council is governed. And the role of mayor is to be the chair of that council, to pull people together so that we are working in coordination. And that has not been happening in the last 4 years. And that's why I say the existing councillors running for mayor do not deserve a promotion. They have shown no leadership. I offer that leadership and that track record and that experience.
My final question is, it's a close question, is making downtown vibrant, or the downtown strategy, or whatever you call it, fancy term, the savior for Calgary?
It is fundamental, but it's not a one-trick solution. I wish things were that simple, but what we know, talking with our young, and you've probably seen the same surveys I have, where a third or 30% of Calgarians, many of them young in that 19 to 30 demographic, are thinking of leaving our city. It's very personal for me. My 24-year-old stepson left the city last year because he could not get a job here, did not see a future here, and did not like the value set here. So key to bringing our young and keeping our young here is a vital downtown that is cool, where there are things to do that attract work in this new economy, which is about digital tech, green tech, energy transition. We have the opportunity to be the center, global center in all of these things if we collectively put our mind to it. And that's the leadership I want to bring to it. So I couldn't agree with you more. It is a big piece of the puzzle, is to have a vital downtown, because that's actually what's missing. And we invest in that and invest in our local economy. It will attract others to want to be here, and hopefully attract my son to come back to build his life and career here, so I can be a grandmother, and invite others to be here. It's about restoring the confidence, restoring our mojo and belief in what we can do together as a city, and including everyone in our recovery. That's the leadership that I'm bringing to this election, and hope, humbly ask for your support on October 18th.
So it is Jan Damery, one of the mayoral candidates in this Calgary 2021 general election. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.